Hi, I'm Angus McKimm, and today we're looking at the Grafton rental market. Now, the question on a lot of people's minds is, has the next major movement in rental prices in Greater Grafton just begun in the last few weeks? Have we started to see the first influx of hundreds of workers that are going to be coming and looking for accommodation in Grafton for the next 2 to 3 to 10 years? And the answer is, I think we have. Grafton has a very strong and buoyant rental market for starters. Over a third of the dwellings in Greater Grafton are actually rentals. And there's anecdotal evidence of a real start of influx of labour for the capital works projects nearby, like the upgrades to the Pacific Highway and the second crossing of the Clarence River at Grafton. Now, this influx will have an uplifting effect across the local rental market, and past examples of similar conditions, such as when the Shannon Creek Dam was built 6 or 7 years ago, reveal that the rental market should be expected to lift across sectors. At the moment, we're seeing highest demand in the executive rental sector, so that's 3 to 4 bedroom, brick and tile, modern homes in South Grafton, Grafton and Junction Hill, and most of these are in the sort of the Fairways area of South Grafton, up the top of Junction Hill, or in North Meadow in Grafton, but they are also looking at anything modern in Dovedale and West Lawn as well. Now, all of this excitement has begun to affect the market as a whole. In fact, in the month of June at McKimm's Real Estate, our average days on market for our leased rental properties was just 11 days, which I think is a new record for us. Our average usually hovers between 14 and 21 days. So what's it all mean for the coming financial year? Well, good news if you're a landlord. I'm basically forecasting a solid 5 to 10% increase in rental prices across the board over the next 2 quarters. So that's the next 3 to 6 months. I'm basically thinking that the median price in Grafton is going to go from about $290 to $320, $330, and it'll take the average executive rental from about $350 a week to about $400 a week. Now, that's also good news if you're a homeowner. The increased rental value of your home should also see its sale value increase, as usually that occurs in Grafton, and we're still forecasting about a 7% increase in those property prices for the rest of the calendar year. Not so good news if you're a tenant, but keep in mind that effects like this on the local economy have beneficial effects across sectors of the economy. So whilst it's not great news if you're paying rent, you're probably likely to have to pay more rent over the coming year. You're also looking at some side benefits like a surge in employment in town, an increase in business and government investment in town, and really that's good for anyone living in Grafton. As for this month, well, we're asking anyone with a property to rent, especially anything that's modern, brick or tile. Give McKimm's Real Estate a call today on 6642 1811. We'll give you an obligation and cross-free appraisal and tell you where you're at, and that's the market.